It's Sunday. You know what that means is another episode of Unturned Pages. As you can see, Alicia is not here tonight. She'll try to pop in hopefully a little bit later. She is doing some filming with some of our friends down in Iowa/Illinois area. So she'll be popping in as soon as she can. But let's throw into our little slideshow here real quick. Let's see. Derek says, here at SOS doing some things. Yes, you guys are filming, I know. Hi, Derek. You guys, pre-orders are still available for t-shirts, long sleeves, hoodies, and zip-ups. So if you're interested, please get with me, and we can make that possible for you guys. We still have a few of our bracelets here. Oh, look. Hold on. Our co-host is popping in. There we go. If you guys are interested, you can order directly through Moxie Malas or contact us, and we can get you guys your bracelets. Alicia, you're at SOS right now.
I am. I stepped outside to pop in real quick.
So tell us a little about it if people are tuning in and don't know what SOS is yet.
Sanctum of Souls is an old church that was built in 1869 by the German Mennonites, and after some time it turned into the Calvary Union Church, which is still continued to be a Lutheran church. And in 2005 they created an addition and they built onto it, and in 2005 it closed its doors. So we have the privilege of opening this location to the public for anyone that wants to come in and do a private overnight investigation. We just hosted our first public investigation yesterday, and everybody that was there had an amazing time. It was some awesome pieces of evidence that we captured, some new stuff that we haven't caught before and learned. So it's a great building.
I know, I need to get down there. I need to get down there soon. Let's go to the next slide. Thank you to our sponsors, Small Town Productions, Larry Eisler, Creepy Crate, Reaper Paranormal, our newest sponsor, Crooked Path Paranormal, that is Christopher Lee Jensen and his friend Nora. And then Breaking Fate Entertainment / Mr. Relay's Dark Arts and Oddities. Dark Arts and Oddities Con is coming up November 15th and 16th, so please come out and see us. I will be there doing oral photography workshops, and then he is also opening a store next Saturday on the 18th in DeKalb, Illinois. So if you're in the Illinois, Iowa, Wisconsin, Indiana area, please come out and see that amazing store. You'll see some of my photography there, some crystals of ours, so go up and see them. I will be in Scarefest that weekend, so I won't be there, but my mom will be in attendance at his grand opening. So go out, see them. And then tonight, our guests are Audrey and Bella, who are paranormal investigators. They are YouTubers, TikTokers. I've met them a couple times this year at the Kimmel events, and we just kicked it off right away, and we had a lot of fun at Billy Creek in Indiana State together in August. So let's bring them up. Hello, ladies.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Pretty good.
Thank you for having us on. We're excited to talk with you guys.
Yeah, we're super excited to have you on. I'm so excited that you guys said yes and wanted to come on.
Yeah, of course.
Nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you too.
You guys are really pretty.
If you,
what did you say? Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
You guys are really pretty, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Yes. You guys need to go up and check their location out. I've heard amazing things from Alicia and Derek about it. So it's a newer location. So you'll probably be the first YouTubers there.
Ooh, awesome.
Right, Alicia?
Yes, they would be.
So So how did you guys two meet? Like, how did you guys become friends and jump into the paranormal thing?
So we met back in high school. We went to the same high school together, and we became friends over a shared interest of the same music group. And so yeah, we were in high school together. We were friends, and then we ended up going to the same college together, which was not like planned, but we went to the same college together, and we also worked the same job together. And we would talk to each other about like how we both love like spooky stuff and all that. And one day we literally just decided like, oh, we should just start a YouTube channel. And so we did.
Yeah.
And yeah, we started doing that. You know, we did our research, we did a ton of planning, and yeah, that's what we did.
That's awesome. So did you guys have paranormal experiences growing up, or you just have that interest of the spooky things?
Yeah, so I grew up in a haunted house. My parents would tell me stories about things that happened. A lot of things that happened in my house. I still have paranormal experiences to this day. So for me, it's something that I kind of grew up with. But for you?
Yeah, I didn't have many. I mean, like maybe like once or twice growing up or like in my house, but I've just been very interested in it. So
yeah.
That's awesome. So where was your like first investigation for each of you? Besides your
our
house.
first investigation was together. We went to a cemetery called Hankey Church Cemetery, where a church was burnt down. And our first paranormal investigation, we got the word Lucifer on our spirit box. For that to happen on our first investigation, we were like kind of terrified.
Yeah.
Our first big location was West Virginia Penitentiary, which also, that was like my first paranormal experience where I was like actually like terrified. We heard whistling down in the sugar shack. So those two places, starting off with cemeteries, but then going to West Virginia Penitentiary for our first big location was our second investigation ever. That's where we decided to go. It was terrifying, but so our first investigations were together, and then ever since.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I have not been to West Virginia yet. I've not been there yet. That is on my bucket list.
Yeah, I would definitely recommend it. It's insane there.
So what?
It's like, I think. Oh, go ahead, Alicia.
Oh, okay, I guess I'll go. So what kind of locations are you guys more drawn to? Like asylums, prisons, hospitals, cemeteries, anything? Like, do you guys have like more favorite that you like going investigating at?
Besides Kimmel locations.
Yeah, we'll take out those. I mean, I like cemeteries just because I feel like anytime that we've ever went there, we've always caught something. But I feel like I like prisons a lot. Like, I don't know why. I just like West Virginia Penitentiary, went to Cambria County Jail. We got like crazy stuff at both of those. I will say least on my list are hospitals. Old hospital on College Hill was terrifying, and I do not ever want to go back there. What about you?
I like them all. It's really hard to like pick which one I like the most, but I think I like hospitals the most.
Great. That's great.
Yeah.
So what happened to you at hospital on College Hill that made you so freaking out?
I mean, it was just like whenever we stepped foot in there, I just got like this feeling of like doom. It was like the weirdest thing I ever felt. And then our tour guide, he showed us a photo of a shadow figure that they caught recently. And it was like this 7 feet tall, like crooked neck looking thing, like peeking out. Yeah. And I remember we were doing a session like on the very first floor, and there was like all of these empty rooms in front of us, and we kept hearing something from the one room. And like, I don't know why, but that image just kept like appearing in like my mind. I think it was more like the spirits were messing with me like mentally, and like on like the wavelength of like I was just feeling like a lot like more than the activity was actually happening. But I don't know, it just felt very weird there. Like it was just a feeling of as soon as you walk in, it just did not feel good at all.
Yeah, I didn't really like that place either.
Yeah.
That place is on one of my bucket lists too. Like I've driven like through the top of West Virginia, but I've never been like really investigating West Virginia yet. So I want to do like a big trip and do college at hospital on College Hill, West Virginia, Penn, Trans-Allegheny, Sweet Springs if they ever open it back up.
Yeah.
I'm like, that is my goal.
Yeah.
It's like do a like week in West Virginia and check out all those big locations out.
That'd be awesome.
That's a great idea. Yeah, we also got an EVP at Old Hospital that said demon. So that was scary.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I would probably be out if I heard that.
Yeah. I was ready to leave after that one.
You're like, checked out, done.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, this Derek. Half face
Hello.
Derek.
Hello, Mike.
So me.
That's Elisa's husband.
Buffalo,
Nice to
Iowa.
meet you.
Sorry, I had to say that. It's good to meet you too. We're doing some filming out here. We can't quite say what we're doing yet, but it's a pretty cool project.
I already know.
Obviously, everybody knows, Michael's out here, so we can't really expose what they got going on yet, but it will come out, and it'll be fun. So.
Okay. Awesome.
Right. So, if you had to pick one of your favorite Adam Kimmel locations, which one would you pick?
I like Madison Cemetery. I'm so biased towards that.
I was gonna say that too. I mean, I feel like it's just like a place where I feel comfortable now to like walk around on my own, which I feel like I can't say that for many locations. But we filmed there with Becca and Adam for a project that they were doing, and it was like the craziest night ever. Like we gathered like a whole story, and it was just like me and Bella were like connecting very deeply with a spirit there. It was just like everything came together so well that it almost like scared me how like perfect everything came together, like the stories and the evidence that we were getting. Bella did an Estes in the Devil's Toy Box, and the responses that we were getting, it was like we were literally just like having a conversation with her. It was so weird.
I haven't even gone to see that yet because the video is not out. But I'm telling you, like when I was under and I was blurting out the most random words, I was like, "There's no way this is gonna be any good." But apparently, it was really good.
It was insane. Yeah. So I think that's definitely my favorite Adam Kimmel location.
I love Madison. Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome there.
Yeah.
So is
I did
like multiple times then?
Yeah, I think we've been there like three
times now.
3 times now. We're gonna be back there like
next month maybe.
So yeah, we're there a lot of the time.
I was gonna say, because I feel like when you go to a place more than like once, then they get comfortable with you, and then you start getting more interaction. They get to know you, you get to know them.
Yeah, because I will say the first time we went, the responses were more like mocking and like trying to like say like get out and things like that. And then the last time we went, we filmed with, like I said, Becca and Adam, and it was more like us connecting on like a deeper level, like more like just like connecting that way rather than them being angry that we were there. They were like more excited that we were there and stuff.
Yeah. I love Madison. I did an Estes in the Devil's Toy Box too last May. And right before I came out of Estes, I saw a man's face right in front of mine. Let's just say I didn't go back into that for the rest of the night. Like seeing a man's face right in front of me, I'm like, and done.
Yeah, I'd be done.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I was like, and I'm out.
And scene.
Yeah. I'm like, and scene, done. But yeah, I love Madison. I know next year Adam has like plans for me to be at Madison and FCI for like a whole week. So we'll see.
Ooh, that'll be interesting.
We'll
Good
see,
luck.
because I've won so many of the raffles at the cons. He's like, we'll just make it work. We'll just give you like a week between the two. I'm like, game on. Game on. Like, I feel super comfortable at FCI. Like, that's the one I feel the most comfortable at.
Yeah.
But we'll see if I actually, like, sleep at FCI if I feel the same way.
Ooh. Sleep down in the morgue.
No, thank you. No, that basement is not happening. I will not sleep in that basement.
I wouldn't
Nowhere near the monkey room. Nope, I'm good.
Nope.
That monkey room is something else.
Yeah. Spooky.
Nope. I will not be sleeping. I'll be sleeping up on one of the floors with one of the rooms that have a door that I can close and lock it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And be like, my space, you stay out.
Exactly.
I will, yeah. So I know you guys were at Indiana State the day after us. Did you have any creepy experiences at ISS? Because I know I told you guys what happened to us at ISS the night before.
So we did get some stuff. I don't want to say anything too much because it is part of, I'm not sure when this is going to be coming out, if it's going to be coming out right away or, later this month, but it's going to be part of our month of horror episodes. Out. Yeah, and that is actually, ISS is going to be the last one, so that one's not going to come out until like October 26th, I think. So I don't want to spoil anything too much, but we did get some good stuff. Nothing too crazy, and we were thinking maybe the reason why is because it was after the whole hectic weekend of like 10 million people investigating there. So I don't know if maybe the spirits were kind of like worn out from everybody else bothering them, but we still got some really good stuff.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah. Because I know I had texted you or TikTok to you guys, and they're like, be careful, don't go solo at ISS.
Yeah.
I think we definitely need to go back. Maybe not when, a bunch of people investigate before, see if the spirits react differently.
Yeah, because we've heard so many stories. Everyone was like saying like, oh my gosh, this place is terrifying. You're going to be running out scared. I mean, things
that
did
was
happen.
Us Sunday night.
Yeah, but it wasn't like one of those moments where we were just like terrified that we like ran like everyone was expecting. So I think we definitely have to go back to experience that because I would love to experience what everyone else is.
Yeah.
Right. And ISS is so big that you really do have to spend like 2 or 3 nights there to explore it all.
Yeah, it's so confusing there.
Yeah, we kept getting lost.
When we went, Rob showed us a new place that I didn't even know was there. In one of the buildings, I'm like, wait, I've been here 3 other times and I've never seen this. But okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, we were up on the very top floor of the 5th floor of the 5-story building. And my friend was under Estes. And so she was down the hall towards, when you're looking at it, so it'll be the right-hand side of the 5-story. She was down on the right hand, and we were in like the central area between the 2 left and rights. And she was under Estes. We were asking questions, and I'm a psychic medium empath, so I could see and feel when things are coming. I felt something coming down the left side around me, and I saw it going down the hall. I'm like, okay, no big deal. They're going to go say something into her Estes session, whatever. And before she even said it, we all heard a growl. And we only had 5 people. 5 people the whole night, which was really nice. We all heard the deepest, meanest growl coming from right behind her. And then after we were like, wait, what was that? She's like, growl. I felt it on the back of my neck. I'm like, okay, we're all out. We all like packed up so fast. We were scared to shit. And we're like, oh, we pissed something off or something's pissed and it's trying to get us out. So we all packed up really quick and left the 5th floor, went down to the nurse's station. And my voice recorder was going right behind her. So thinking in my head, I'm like, it would have caught that growl. No, whatever made that growl stopped my recorder and turned it off.
Wow.
I was like,
You're
dang it.
Oh
I was like, dang it. But it was so loud, we all stopped. And it was like, what was that? And then her saying it and feeling the breath on her neck. Well, like, okay, we're leaving. And whatever that thing was on the 5th floor followed us all the way down to the nurse's station. Like, they did not want us in that 5-story building.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And we didn't go back. We did not go back that night.
Yeah.
To the 5th floor.
Oh my gosh. See, I want to experience. That's like what I was expecting to experience from what I heard, but I'm kind of glad that we did.
I think the first time or the last time last year when I went, we got scared out of the nurse's station. So this time I was like, oh, cool. We're going to actually explore the 5-story and finally check out what's all happening there. No, not at all. I was like, dang it, spirits. But then it was funny because I think it was like midnight. So we stayed down by the nurse's station and admin and everything for the rest of the night. And by like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, the spirits were getting slap happy with us.
Mhm.
And words that I've never heard come through a spirit box was coming through the spirit box. Like, I don't know if I should say it on my podcast, but I'm going to. The word orgy came through.
Oh.
I was like, wait, what? Did I just
Okay,
really say
wait.
that? I was like, I'm like, we are not here for that. Sorry, spirit. Like, okay. So that
Oh
was
my
like the inner
crazy.
joke between all of us, which was my friend Amy, Olivia Spooky Lens, Rob that hangs out with Adam all the time, and our friend Casey and me. We all were like, did that really just say that out of the spirit box? Like,
That's crazy.
so that was the inner joke for the rest of the night. Like, the spirits want to have an orgy.
Oh
Yeah.
my
I'm like,
god.
no,
That's crazy.
no. I was like,
That's
dang. I was like, okay, so we know what the spirits want at ISS, I guess. But I was like
crazy.
expecting.
Oh my
I heard from a friend who went to one of Drew's events a couple weekends before or something. They saw a patient or someone outside of admin at like 8 p.m. at night. I was like, if I saw a patient standing outside of admin or any of these buildings, I would be getting my camera up so fast and taking a picture.
Yeah,
Oh my
exactly.
gosh.
I was like, dang. And then one of our friends decided it was time to play with the mountain lions at ISS
Cool.
Okay.
and started
Cool.
making the mating calls for the mountain lions. And let's just say they got a little close for my comfort.
Yeah, we've heard about that, about those being there, but we obviously aren't
I
gonna
was-
mess with that.
Yeah.
I was not going to mess with that. I was like, you go do you. I'm not
Oh.
playing the mountain lions.
Yeah. What the heck?
But yeah, you guys have been to Billy Creek. You investigated that Saturday night, I believe,
Mhm.
right? Oh, no, you investigated that Sunday night when I was
Mhm.
at ISS.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know that's going to be a future episode.
That
We
one,
we posted that one already.
that one's
Well-
out. Yeah, that one's already out.
Yes.
So, what did you experience at Billy Creek? Because I know I had some crazy stuff happen during the con.
Yeah, so I think like the biggest thing that happened was in the Civil War house. My hair was like moved, so it like fell from like behind here. It like came forward, and the very end of my hair, it like flipped up like something was holding it.
What?
And that's caught on, yeah, and that's on camera too. I remember the next day I was like, I need to like look at this footage immediately to see if you can see like something moving. And like I did move my head, so I thought maybe it was just like the movement of my head, but then the end like
Right.
curled up like something was like holding it. And there is a spirit in the Civil War house that's known to play with women's hair.
Mhm.
So that was creepy. We heard like some weird noises too. Our REM pod had really good activity in there. Where else did we go? We went to the church.
Mhm.
I think we just had like some REM
Which
pod
one?
activity
The
in
Catholic
there.
or the Baptist?
It
Cath-
was the one that was like closer towards like the circle, not the one with the jump scare statue.
Yeah, we went
Wait,
to that
we
one.
did go
Yeah,
to that
it was.
one?
I think it was
Oh.
the Catholic.
Oh.
It wasn't the Baptist church. And then the
So the
schoolhouse.
Baptist
We were
is one back by the bridge. So
yes.
Oh,
So
yeah.
we went to
Okay.
we went to that one, and then we went to the schoolhouse, and
Mhm.
we heard like footsteps, and
Oh,
we
yeah.
thought that someone was like coming in to the schoolhouse. So we went outside and actually looked, and there was nobody that was even in the area. So we thought that someone was actually coming in the schoolhouse. So
Mhm.
I would definitely go back there because we didn't go to the other church. But the Civil War house was terrifying.
Mhm.
So I would love to go back there for sure
Yeah.
and spend some more time there because we only filmed for like an hour and a half, I think,
Yeah.
Oh,
because we
wow.
got crazy stuff. We got crazy stuff, and we were like, well, that's good enough for us.
Mhm.
Right? You're like, that's good. I'm done. Yeah.
Exactly.
Because
So
I know when me and my friend Amy were at ISS Con, we did the night thing, and we were in the Catholic church. And it got so quiet. We're like, okay, so what do you feel about da 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 da? And the energy got ramped up. So we started playing Pink Pony Club. And then all the REM pods started going off. And I'm like, so do you like that song? And we're pretty sure we have an EVP on one of our recordings that says no. And I'm like, okay, I'm pretty sure we all just got like deemed bad in this church. Like we're like sent to hell or something.
Oh my god.
Because we were like doing like the whole Pink Pony Club dance things and everything.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't think they like that.
Oh my god.
And I'm like, I remember I texted my mom or someone. I'm like, I think we just all went to hell. We just got sent to hell.
That's
but then
hilarious.
we went to the Baptist church, and it was more like, I feel like compared to the Catholic church and the Baptist church at Billy Creek, the Baptist is more like uplifting energy, and the Catholic church is more like,
yeah.
like the
Negative.
darker side. Yeah. I was like, we were in the Baptist, and we were playing all of these like songs and stuff via Spotify, and we literally felt on the floor of the church like dancing, like you could feel the wood up and like being moved and stuff. We're like,
That's
okay,
really
you guys like the music, unlike the Catholic church.
That's weird.
That's really creepy.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Like, you could hear like footsteps and like them dancing, and then we started doing like the clapping, and you could hear like clapping as well. I was like, okay, Baptist church is where we belong.
Yeah.
Like my mom said, Catholics are strict. Yes, they did not like me at Billy Creek.
They definitely are strict.
So I'm excited to go back next year for a private at Billy Creek and see what we really can
it's
get.
amazing.
Michael Giviano says, howdy, we're with McFadden's. What's up, Michael? They're all like ganging up in the chat about they're missing me. Aw, they're so cute. So what is like your bucket list location? I know we talked before about the Washoe Club.
The one, it's closed, unfortunately. I would love to go to Sweet Springs. Unfortunately, it's closed right now, but that was like, I remember watching Project Fear's video, and I was texting Bella. I was like, we need to go here. And then I looked it up, and I was like, oh, it's closed. But I mean, that place for sure, that's like a real bucket list since it's kind of like impossible right now.
Right.
I mean, other places, what do you?
I like, I want to go to the Queen Mary or the Stanley Hotel, maybe. I can't think of like, I thought there was somewhere else and I can't remember.
I don't even know. I mean, I think it's like, I just see places like randomly, like on YouTube or like on TV, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, like I want to go there. Like I'm just like stuck on Sweet Springs.
Yeah, we have a huge list of all these places we want to go to still. So we have a lot of places to explore.
Yeah, we definitely do.
Yeah. If you could get into the Stanley, I know they don't allow investigations, but if you just go spend the night, you will get activity in your rooms. Like we did that a few years ago because we went for a gem show in Denver. So we're like, oh, we're in SS Works for the night. Let's stay the night at the Stanley.
Yeah.
And we were supposed to be on like, I think the second floor or the third floor. And we had a Walleray bed brought into our room because we had 3 people at one bed. So we're like, okay, Walleray bed, please. We went down to one of my friend's magic show he does at the Stanley. And we came back up. The bed is missing. The bed is gone. It's not in the room. We called down to the front desk and like, well, we looked in the key, like all the keypads are electronic so they can see who, like when somebody enters the room and leaves the room. And while we were gone that chunk of time, no one entered the room and no one left the room.
What the heck?
And then we found out later in the evening at the seance that one of the paranormal claims is that the rollaway beds at the Stanley go from room to room, floor to floor.
Ooh, that's terrifying because that's like a lot of energy that something would need to like move that.
Yeah.
Oh my
Right.
gosh.
So they're like, oh, we don't have another room with 2 beds. I'll put you up on the top floor, which is where the kids at the time back then would be with their nannies. playing, having fun while their parents are at like the cigar lounge or parties or whatnot down in the main floor of the Stanley. So we got back to the room at like midnight, 2 a.m., something like that. And we were the only ones on that floor, which was amazing. And I remember just sitting in the hallway, watching shadows cross from one side to the other. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to bed. Maybe it's just my eyes. No big deal. And my friend woke up the next morning with a little girl next to her saying, "Hi, Mommy."
Mm-mm.
I'm like,
No.
I heard it from the other side of the room. I'm like, did you just say that? She's like, no, there was a little girl just right next to me. I'm like,
Oh, I hate that. I hate that. I
that's
hate
cool.
hearing.
I wish I had a voice recorder though.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that like creeps me out so much.
I'd probably like run out.
Me
Like
too.
I'd literally be done.
I'd be gone. I'd be gone.
Right? Like they do ghost tours and stuff at like night, but they don't allow like private overnights because they would lose so much money because the rooms is so expensive.
Right.
But if you just go and spend the night, chances are you're gonna have experiences. Like
Mhm.
even just sitting in the lobby, my friend had experiences a couple weeks ago at like 2 a.m. seeing someone in like the big ballroom, which was not even open at the time because it was like 2 a.m. But yeah, I'm like, I want to go back for a private, but I'm not gonna find out how much they want for a whole.
Yeah.
That would
Crazy.
be probably more than the Warren's house right now. Wait, what's this going on? Let's see. Oh, yes, I will do that at the end. Let's talk about that.
So I was going to ask, have you guys ever had a hitchhiker from any location, and how did you handle it? How did you figure out that you had somebody following you?
Okay.
I love how they laugh. And they look at each other and laugh.
So this is what we have gathered from all of our investigations. So we went to Hotel Conneaut up in Erie, and there was a protector spirit of like the hotel, and his name was John. The morning after I came home, I heard someone walking in my hallway, and I thought that it was my dad, and I opened up the door and nobody was there. And it sounded like a man, like boots, like walking in my hallway. And I was like, well, that's kind of strange. And then we did a couple investigations and we kept getting the name John. And then I was asking, like, is there like a protector spirit that's following me? I kept getting confirmation. And this was like multiple confirmations, like over the course of like several investigations. And the name John kept coming through. Someone kept saying that I had a protector spirit. And then we recently went to Cambria County, but we went there twice, one for a month of horror and one for before that, just like for a regular investigation for a video. And the security guard was like, well, this is weird. Like usually like the one spirit, their name is Smitty. He's usually very active. Like he hasn't been like this quiet in a really long time. I said, I think it's because I have a protector spirit that's following me that won't let me speak to like spirits that are like considered bad. And so the security guard started asking questions like, is there a protector spirit following you guys? And we got confirmation that there was. And as soon as we asked it to like step back and let us communicate, we started getting a lot more activity. And the same thing happened with after we went to Cambria County and like that experience with talking to my protector spirit. I was home alone and I heard someone running up and down my steps and I was home alone. So that happened twice actually. And so after many investigations and many questions, I think that John, the protector spirit from Hotel Conneaut, followed me home. But it hasn't been anything negative or like scary. It's just kind of frustrating because we kind of had like times we were at Randolph County Infirmary and Bella was getting crazy activity when she was by herself. When I was by myself, I was getting absolutely nothing, like a couple things here and there. But I genuinely think a protector spirit is following me and is not letting me speak to these spirits. So it's kind of frustrating, but it's not anything bad. But that's what we kind of have figured out.
Yeah.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah.
That's interesting. He's protecting you. That's okay.
Yeah, he is. He is. I'm not possessed, so we're good.
That hasn't happened yet. It won't.
No.
I hope it does.
No. If it does, it'll happen in the monkey room at FCI.
Oh my god, no.
that monkey room, I don't understand it. Like when we were at FCI Con and Brent comes up to me, he goes, "Have you seen the monkey room?" I'm like, "I was here last year. There was no talk of a monkey room." I was like, I thought at first he was full of it, like he was like pulling my leg or something. And then the 2 nights at FCI Con, I'm like, okay, the monkey room is something different now. Like I've never had the feeling or the urge to jump across the table and smack someone before.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Like I was in the corner. So if you go into the monkey room, they have like that hanging thing on the doorway. Now that Mandy put a doll in it, I was standing in that corner. Just came out of Estes, and Christopher Jensen is standing across from me on the other side of the table. And all of a sudden, I felt like the urge. And I don't know what came over me. I don't know anything like that. I looked at him. I'm like, I want to literally jump across this table and smack you.
That is crazy.
And Brett's like, this is the time for you to leave now. I'm like,
Oh.
Brett's like pulling me out. He goes, yeah, you need to leave. You have to come out now. Like your whole face was changed. I'm like, I felt like I needed to smack Christopher Jensen. I'm like, and he comes out after. He goes, that wasn't you. I know it wasn't you. I'm like, no, that wasn't me.
That's
Yeah,
terrifying.
that is scary.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Yeah. Then I went back to FCI in July, and we had some crazy things, but nothing like that. But yeah. That monkey room is, I don't understand it. But I feel like when we went in July, we kind of made more connections. I think it came from Whisper's estate, but not entirely sure yet.
Yeah.
Because they kept bringing up Whispers, and there's a connection between Brent, Mandy, and Christopher with Whisper's estate, and what happened with them at Whispers. So I'm like, did something come from Whispers to FCI into that room?
Yeah.
But what is the connection?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know. That monkey room is creepy. I will not be sleeping in that room when I go to FCI next year.
No.
I don't think I could trust it.
Yeah.
Nope.
I don't think so either.
No, I'm good. I don't want to sleep in that monkey room. I don't even want to spend time in that monkey room. No, thank you. Holy crap, no. But, okay, I had a question. Now I have to think of what it was. It just went out of my head. I hate when that happens. For people who are just getting into this paranormal field and want to start a YouTube page, what is your advice for them?
So I'll explain it like kind of how we did. Honestly, we watched other YouTubers that do this stuff, which I know it sounds like stupid, but when you watch other people that do it, you kind of get the idea of what other people do, and then after you do that, you can kind of formulate how you want to run your channel. And we also, like, every single time people ask us this, we always advise them to try to like plan out a lot of stuff, like as much as you can. I think our first video, we kind of planned out a little bit of like what we were going to do, but not everything. And I feel like there's a lot of moments we were sitting there and we're like, what do we do next? But yeah, like planning things out, like what you want to ask, maybe like even just like making a list of like questions, like I want to ask this, I'm going to use like this device. And then it's like people have asked us before, like, how do I know like what devices to get? Like, again, when you watch other YouTubers, you see that like a lot of YouTubers use like EVP recorders, spirit boxes, REM pod, stuff like that. And then we always say like we get our stuff from ghoststop.com. So yeah, it's just kind of like you have to watch, I think, other YouTubers, or like if you want to watch like a paranormal TV show, get an idea and then you kind of make it your own from there.
I would say like for us, it was like a lot of trial and error. Like when we first started, we like loved using the mag lights. We loved using like the EMF detector and things like that. But now we don't use that as much. We used to also do the Estes a lot, and like we don't anymore because I feel like we like prioritize other like forms of communication like over that. just like based on like the evidence that we've gone with other things, but also just like researching. And like Bella said, we plan a lot. The only other thing that I would say is like trying to get a story and like connecting with the spirits like on a deeper level, rather than like asking like, oh, is anybody here, like can you tell us like how old you are, like what's your name, like try to like connect with the spirits like by doing research, seeing like who passed there, what spirits you can connect with. Like I mentioned, whenever we filmed with Adam and Becca, me and Bella were able to connect with a woman spirit there through our own personal experiences. So like even just like relating to them, that gets a lot more energy and a lot more activity and responses, rather than just going there and asking basic questions.
Yeah. And you know what? That takes time too, because I feel like for the longest time, at least for me, I was not like confident in like even going off alone. And it's not even just because I was scared. It was because I was like, oh geez, like I don't even know how to like get into like a whole like deep like thing, like conversation like with this spirit and like the proper questions to ask. But over time, you kind of get more comfortable with it and you get better at it. So.
Yeah, it definitely takes time, like to kind of figure out what questions to ask, which methods to use. Yeah, it definitely takes.
Yeah, I think I can't even like watch our old videos like probably until like last month, because it's like so bad. Like I don't know what we were doing, but like we only, like I said, our first ghost hunt ever, our first ever investigation was our first video ever. Like that was our first time ever doing.
Yeah, we didn't practice.
No, we didn't do anything paranormal before that. So we've only been ghost hunting for like a year and a half, and so we're still learning as we go. And I think it was like scary for us to like get like a platform like kind of big like as soon as we did, because we were like, we don't know what we're doing, like nobody watch our stuff, it's bad.
I mean, everyone starts somewhere, like, you know what I mean? So
Right.
Yeah, good one.
Yeah,
that's true.
So who does the editing, or do you both like edit together? Like what service or platform or what you want to call it do you guys use? Do you use one specifically or a bunch of different ones together and throw it all together?
So we use CapCut, and we've been using that since the beginning, and we're still using that. We don't have any issues with it, so we're still using that. But we think that it's easiest and the best for us to rotate every other video editing. So I edit one video, she'll edit the one for the next time or whatever. We had thought the one time maybe to try out editing videos like together at the same time and taking turns, but I feel like that might just get a little too confusing for us. Yeah, we just edit like every other video. It works for us.
Yeah, I think it's good also because I think like our editing style is the same but like slightly different, so I feel like it's important that we both have like our own like input and our own style into the content that we're making.
That makes sense. Yeah. Especially if you look like Adam in Resident Undead. For the longest time, he's the only one who's been editing, so he have that like foundation. Like they have that sequence of how it goes. But now he's incorporating Becca into it, and she's starting to do it. So I'm excited to see how her editing is compared to Adam's, but
yeah,
everybody has different techniques to edit.
Right.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Alicia? All of a sudden you see the eye, and then you see the ceiling.
Your mom was asking why my camera was off, so I wanted to be like, hi.
You never know. She might have paranormal experiences live on the show. Who knows? Well, now she doesn't have the camera on, so we can't see. Now we can't see if she gets possessed at the church. And we get no comment from Alicia about my comment.
Oh, because that's at the church. No. I did my thing with the holy water yesterday. I think I'm okay.
So, what do you guys do for protection when you go on all these investigations? If anything.
Literally, like nothing.
Yeah.
Like literally nothing. We part of our style and what we both like to wear for our jewelry is just crosses. Like I'm wearing one right now that I wear like all the time. My earrings, I have crosses. That's just kind of our style. I don't know if the spirits see that as like, you know, our style, or if that's just something we're using as protection. But we do not use anything at all, which is probably pretty bad. But
yeah, we don't use anything. We just go in and just do whatever and then deal with the consequences later.
Okay. That's probably not the smartest idea, but that's okay.
Yeah, we the only time we've really been affected was at the Doss house. We both got sick, but we think that it's just because the house was moldy because it smelled weird. But we have a friend who like specializes in that kind of stuff, like not like blessings, but like I don't even know what to say, like spiritual work and stuff.
Yeah.
So we have connections with people if we need like an exorcism or something.
You need like a cleansing.
Yeah, but I feel like me and Bella are both like, I don't want to say like super religious, but like, I mean,
believers.
I'm Catholic, so I feel like honestly, like my belief in God like protecting me is like the best thing for me. And I mean, it hasn't like really failed me yet.
You know what? I have a rosary in my ghost hunting bag.
Me too.
I didn't mention that. We do carry those on us.
Oh yeah, we do. But we don't
so
wear
maybe
it,
that
yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
So what were your experiences at the Doss house? I know Shauna and Dana are good friends of mine. I have yet to be out there. They keep messaging me about coming out. I'm like, it's so hard to get out to the East Coast all the time. Like they're like, if you don't come next year, I'm gonna come to Minnesota and pull you onto an airplane and bring you out. I'm like, do it. I dare ya.
Yeah, it was crazy for me. I think I was being affected that night because we kept getting responses saying that something was going to hurt me violently. Then we would ask the REM pod for confirmation. We were like, can you like light it up twice? It would light up twice, 3 times. It would do it 3 times. And then I think at one point something was luring both me and Bella down into the basement. And so of course we went, and I ended up getting hurt. I smacked my head off of the steps because something scared us out that we started running. And then Bella got really sick the next day. So we both ended up getting hurt and sick there. But something definitely was trying to target us. It kept saying like ritual, like sacrifice.
Oh wow.
So I don't know what was going on there, but we think we heard like walking upstairs up.
Oh yeah, we did.
Yeah, we were in the basement and we heard like walking up on the first floor, like right above us. So I mean, I definitely think that it is haunted, but I don't know if I'd go back there just because it just didn't feel right, and we both like ended up getting hurt and sick.
Yeah,
and I feel like that's not a place that we'd want to return to.
Right.
Yeah.
I've yet to go, so it's one of my places I want to go and explore because, like I said, a couple of my good friends own it. So hopefully next year I'll be able to go. We'll see. But now that kind of puts that in the back of my head, like to be more careful than normal.
Yeah.
When I go.
It's.
Did you go to the jail? Can't think of what it's called. The Old Stone Jail, right? It's like not that far from it.
Yeah, I guess some people call it Old Stone, and some other people call it Cambria County. But I think they're the same thing, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So yeah, we went there back in I think what was it, like July, and then for like just a video that's already posted, and then we went there again for our month of horror, that video is coming out this Wednesday, October 8th, Cambria County.
So what was your experiences at the jail besides what's coming out this week in the videos?
We heard the security guard told us that if you like, there's like the fence, not like the fence, I don't know what's called, like the security fence or whatever, if you like rattle it and pretend you're a guard saying get back in your jail cell, that you'll hear people walking. And we did. I pretended that I was a guard and I was like rattling the fence and I was like, everyone get back in your jail cell. And then all of a sudden you hear like feet shuffling, like someone was getting back in their jail cell. I will say when we were up at that same spot for our month of horror video, we heard a lot of noises again, even voices. So it's
that place, a lot of physical activity that you don't even need like equipment for, which I think is like the scariest, but also like the best for evidence and like footage and to experience.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I've seen a lot of shows from there and I'm like, I want to go. Like it seems so like active location. Like,
Yeah, I would recommend it for sure because, like Bella said, you don't even need equipment to get evidence there, and that's like the kind of place that I love because it's like you
Yeah.
can't deny when you hear stuff like that. It's crazy.
And I heard there's a new location, not that far from us and the jail. It's an old church and a cemetery.
Oh,
The Blue Bodie owns it, and she's starting to open it up to investigators. So I'm like, I want to go. And then my friend's like, you want a free night there? I'm like, yeah, 2026. And she's like, no, it has to be before the end of the year. I'm like let's take it out to the East Coast again. Like,
oh my god.
Jesus. But she's had so much experiences at this church and cemetery. I'm like,
Yeah.
how do I get out to the East Coast again before the end of the year? Like, can't fit in my schedule. Like, there's so many weekends, you know? And now we're like October, so now you're getting into the holiday season and everything. I'm like,
Right.
crap. I just want to move to Ohio, you know? Just move to Ohio and I'll be close enough.
Yep, exactly.
So how often do you guys release videos?
Twice a month. So we
Yeah.
do bi-weekly videos.
Okay, awesome. I'm
Yeah.
gonna have to follow you guys for sure. I know my husband just subscribed too.
Awesome.
everybody
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Alicia, I'll have to drag you to Adams events next year so you can meet them.
I know. I'm definitely trying to go next year to Adam's
I'm going
event.
to start dragging her to like all these events I'm doing next year.
Well,
She just
I'm
won't
gonna
have
get
the.
PTO.
Yeah, she needs to experience the Kimmel
Yeah.
cons.
She needs to experience Kimmel Cons. Like, this year was my first time ever going to any of Kimmel Cons. And I've heard all the hype and everything. I've seen all the recap videos of Adams in the past. And I'm like, okay, these events look cool. And then you hear about all of the after parties and everything during the con. You're like, they're blowing water. It can't be that crazy. And then I went to FCI Con. I'm like, okay, now I get the whole Kimmel Con thing. Like,
Yeah.
They're super fun.
Yeah, these were our first conventions too. So it was our first time experiencing all of it, but they're super fun. We'll be back next year. So
I'm excited.
yes.
Yeah, like,
I want to try out Adam's mom food.
Alicia, you're just gonna come with me for a week to Ohio next summer because we could do FCI, we could do Madison, and we don't have to pay for it because Kim already has it planned out for me. But yeah, we'll do Madison, Fairfield, and then I want to get to the new jail they have, or that they're running in Indiana.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, like when I think I left FCI Con Saturday night at like 2:30, 3 o'clock. So we in the TikTok the next week said they were doing slip and slides at like 3 a.m.
Yeah, that was happening.
I was like, wait, what did I miss? When was the slip and slide? They're like, oh, like 3 a.m., 4 a.m. after the party. I'm like, I must have missed that. Yeah. Kimmel Cons can get crazy, Alicia. Be ready for it. You don't know what to expect.
I'll be ready.
That's what I said. I was not ready. Let's just say that I was not ready for Kimmel Cons, but now I am. I have now experienced 2 of them already. So, what do you guys have coming up? Where are you heading? What are your plans for the rest of the year?
So, well, like I said before, we have our month of horror videos coming up. And I can explain like what those are in case like anyone's like curious. We are posting, so like we said, we usually only post twice a month. But so for month of horror, it's going to be 4 videos in the month of October starting this Wednesday, and then all the other following Wednesdays after that. And the thing that makes these videos different is that we're doing crazy challenges that we have never done before in normal videos. So those are, Yeah, those were all, yeah, it's intense. We just came out with our big trailer. I think it was yesterday that we posted it, with some of the crazy moments that happened. So that's coming out all the rest of October, and then we'll be back to normal videos in November. Where we're filming next is we are doing a collaboration with Kelsey Davies, for her, what's her thing?
Nights of Terror.
Nights of Terror for her Halloween series. So that's where we're going next.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I'm trying to look it up so we can play that video. Hold on one
The
second.
trailer.
Yeah. Let's see. Videos.
It'll be on our Instagram or our TikTok. We didn't post it on YouTube,
Oh.
which we
Not on YouTube. Let's go to TikTok then. Or let's go to Instagram so it doesn't automatically start playing different crap on TikTok. Instagram. Let's see here. Search it. Audrey. Hold on. Let's see here. Share the screen. Let's share the screen here. Still here.
Oh yeah, there it is. The same noise. Welcome to our month of horror.
So you may be wondering, what exactly is month of horror? This October, we are pushing our limits like we have never done before.
We're embracing fear in its rawest form by going to 4 insanely haunted locations within the span of 4 weeks. Some of these places we have already been to, and some of them are completely new.
Our goal is to promote more paranormal activity than ever by allowing ourselves to be more vulnerable, terrified, and open to whatever may be wanting to feed off of our fear.
Stop. So join us as we begin our month of horror.
That looks awesome.
Oh yeah, guys, that was badass.
Thanks.
Thank
It's
you.
so funny to watch that and like see our reactions to things. It's like, why did I act like that?
You're in the moment. You don't have like.
I know. Like my eyes are gonna like pop out of my head and all those clips. My eyes feel. Yeah.
Yeah, you never know. Your eyes might have popped out. Who knows?
That's funny.
Oh my god. I can't wait to watch all those videos. Oh, videos.
They're gonna
There's
be
something
intense.
else.
Yeah.
I recognize Indiana State. I recognize Cambria.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the other ones are.
The other one's Greene County Almshouse and then Randolph County Infirmary.
Ooh. I've only been to Randolph during the day. I've never investigated it. But it was also like cold as shit when I went.
I would say that place is the most active.
Yeah, we got a lot of crazy stuff there.
Mm-hmm.
Can't say what though.
Can't say yet what it is. You got to watch the videos when it comes out, you guys.
Exactly.
I want to go back. But it has to be not when it's negative. I think it was like negative 15 when we went. It was cold as
geez.
shit.
Yeah.
And all I remember from that trip was I got second-degree burns on my feet or on my ankle because I used those rubbing pad things.
Oh
Those
my
like
God.
these the breaky
Yeah, the hot hand
things. Yeah. I put them in my boot between the boot and the sock. And somehow I ended up with second-degree burns from it. I'm like, no, never using those things again.
It's crazy.
No,
Oh my
I'm good.
gosh.
So where can people watch you, get in contact with you, all the things?
Yeah, so our YouTube is Audrey and Bella. All of our social medias are Audrey XX Bella. We have our website. You can fill out a contact form there. We also have merch that we recently came out with. Our website is just audreyandbella.com.
Yeah. Awesome. I'm putting it in the chat here. Awesome. I'm putting it in the chat so people can see it. Here. We'll go to your link tree here and just copy and
Awesome.
paste it. I love Linktree.
Me too.
It
makes
just
sense
makes
so
it so much easier for people.
It
All
does.
you need in one place.
Exactly.
Well, thank you, ladies, for coming on. We'll definitely have to get you back on after the
Yes.
new year to see where you're going in 2026.
Yes. Thank you so much for having us.
Yes, thank
Yes.
you.
Thank you, and I'll see you guys hopefully soon.
Yes.
See you.
We'll have
All
to
right.
get you to SOS here.
Oh,
to
yes,
church.
for sure. Yeah.
And if you do, let me know what day we can all like collab
Okay.
together.
All right, sounds good.
Sounds good.
Have a great night, ladies.
All right. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Yep. Bye. Okay. Alicia, are you filming yet?
Not yet. Still waiting.
Jeez. Tell Michael to hurry it up.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on right now. I'm outside.
Well, Alicia has. Who do you have next week? Franny.
Yeah.
Of Supernatural Eye on, and then the following week she has Michael and Ed on, I believe. I think.
Yep. And then Nick Simon after
And
that.
then we have Shauna and Danielle on for the weekend before Halloween. That is our month of October. If you guys are on TikTok or Facebook, anything like that, I will be going live starting Wednesday. Wednesday night will be Washoe Club Investigation. And then Thursday night will be the McKay, I don't know how you pronounce it, mansion out in Virginia City. But I plan on going live Tuesday at Alcatraz. And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'm not sure what is all the plan, but it'll be live from Virginia City, Lake Tahoe. And then Monday, I will be live, hopefully, from Winchester Mystery House. So there's a lot of lives going to be happening. So please find me on TikTok under, I don't even know what my TikTok handle is anymore. Let me look it up here. Let me close that. TikTok handle is, how do I find my TikTok handle anymore? Hold on. Jenny Davis 85. So if you find me on the TikTok, you will be able to see all the TikTok lives starting on Tuesday during the day from California and Alcatraz. But tune in next Sunday. Alicia will be on live, probably having Derek as a co-host, knowing everything. If one of us are gone, Derek always jumps in and be the new co-host.
Yeah, he's just kind of here.
Yeah, we should just make him the third co-host at this point.
I know, right?
He's like the hubby of the group, the hubby of the channel. But have a great night, everyone, and we will see you back here.
Good night.
Good night.